Hey everyone, it's Lexi, and if you've noticed, I haven't done a haul in a very long time. I've been I've been trying to stay on a strict budget, so I haven't been buying a lot of things. A lot of the stuff in here is actually stuff that I pre-ordered over the summer with like an Amazon gift card, so it doesn't really impact me financially, so I don't feel as guilty using it. So yeah, I have quite a few books here, and then a couple movies and a CD. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm gonna mention this one first before I forget, because the book is currently at home, so I don't have it in my pile of things. So it is The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them screenplay that was written by J.K. Rowling, and I saw the movie the day it came out, and then this book came in the mail, and I finished it, and I really liked it. I think seeing the movie first helped me kind of visualize what was actually happening, because I'm not really used to reading plays, so it's hard to me to visualize. I need like descriptors, so I really enjoyed it, and this book is beautiful. It has such a nice hardback, and the cover is beautiful and has nice pictures in it. So if you want something pretty and Harry Potter related, go check this book out. It is lovely, and I could stare at it all day. So next is a book that came out on the 29th, and it is Talking as Fast as I Can, from Gilmore Girls to Gilmore Girls and Everything in Between by Lauren Graham. And I'm a big fan of Gilmore Girls. I was so excited when it came out on the 25th, and you probably saw my review of it. So if you want to know what I thought about the revival, please go check it out. I'll link it down below. But I was really excited for this to come out because I did read Someday Maybe that Lauren Graham wrote a couple years ago, and I really enjoyed it, and I was really excited to this, and I finished this in one sitting, like no joke. Like at work, it was a quiet day, and I had to stay there for 2 hours. I'm a tutor, and a couple of people asked me questions, but I was able to finish this within the time. It's fairly short, actually. It's like 207 pages, but I really liked it. It gives you kind of like a behind the scenes of Gilmore Girls. Then like she goes through each season, and then she kept like a diary of the revival and like different dates, and there's a lot of like behind the scene pictures, like I'll show you there, from the revival and all that. And she has a really good sense of humor, and I was intrigued the whole time. Like you can see, like she has like season 2, like she goes through all the first 7 seasons and the revival, and then she kind of talks about like having like a career and just kind of focusing on her job more than relationship, and how that kind of impacted her. I still want to check out Parenthood. I haven't watched that yet, so she does talk about that in there, so I was a little confused about who was who, but I really enjoyed this. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. But yeah, so if you're a fan of Gilmore Girls and Lauren Graham, check this book out. It is really good. So next is also a book that came out on the 29th, and I'm really excited to start reading it, and it is The Fate of the Tearling by Erika Johansen, and this is the 3rd and final book in the Queen of the Tearling trilogy, and I really love this series. The first 2 books were really good, and it left on a big cliffhanger, so I'm really interested to see how it all ends. I hopefully will get to it this month, but we'll see. It's fairly big, actually. It actually is not as big. It's still under 500 pages, but it's like with the really thick like paper, sorry. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how it all ends and everything, and really excited. And Kelsey is such a strong female character that it's just like, woohoo, I can't wait to see how it all ends, and I'm really scared if anyone's gonna die. So this was also a book that I pre-ordered over the summer, and it is Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and Marissa Meyer wrote the Lunar Chronicles, which I really loved, and I read them. I finished winter actually this time of year in December, so it's been a while since it's been like about a year since I finished reading a Marissa Meyer book, and this is her newest one. It is a retelling of the Queen of Hearts, like a prequel to Alice in Wonderland, and I'm not that familiar with that storyline, but I'm really excited. She always does a really good job with these story retellings, and this book is just so pretty. Like I love the cover, and then the actual hardback also has like a checkerboard pattern. So I'm really excited. I really want to get to this book this month, so yeah. And finally, the last book that I got in October, and it is the illustrated edition of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. They did such an amazing job with the Philosopher's Stone, so I'm really excited for this one. The illustrations in here are just so pretty, and they're really well done. I think I want to get to this one this month. I always get like a like as I said, the pictures are really pretty. But I always get like a Harry Potter vibe during Christmas, especially since Fantastic Beasts came out. Like I am all about the Harry Potter, with like the wizarding world in general. Like I'm so like into it these days. So yeah. So I'll start out with a CD that I purchased. I tried to actually find it. They didn't have it at Walmart and Target when it came out. And then I ordered it online, and then I shipped it to my home address, not to my school address. So then I had to wait till like my brother and my parents came, or I went home to get it. So it took a while to come here, but I was really happy with it. And it is the Malibu Sessions by Colbie Caillat. And Colbie Caillat is one of my favorite artists, and I really love this album. And it has a very like beachy vibe, and it's really good. So if you're a fan of Colbie Caillat, this one's really good. So I think my favorite songs are Gypsy Heart, Running, and Now. So these ones are really good. And then moving on to movies, I only have 3. So the first one that I have here is You've Got Mail, and this has always been my mom's like favorite movie, and I've never seen it. So I was like, it's only $5 on Amazon, like I can at least afford that. So, and it's like my favorite movie now. I've watched it 5 times, and I got it in like mid-October, and I just love it. I want to watch it again, but I'm like, Lexi, come on, you have a problem. You need to take a break from this. But this is like my favorite movie of all time, and I was like, why does that woman's voice sound so familiar? And then I realized that she was the voice of Anastasia, and my mind was just like, and then moving on, I also got Finding Dory. Of course, all of you know Finding Dory. I saw this in theaters and I loved it, and then so I was like, I have to get it on Blu-ray because my mom and dad haven't seen it, so I got it. And so when I came home for Thanksgiving, they watched it. I think I like this one more. It's more fun. I think they're both really well done, but I've enjoyed this a little better, I think. So yeah. Lastly, I got Pete's Dragon, the live action version, and I did see this one in theaters, and they kind of completely changed the storyline from what I remember, but I really liked it. It's actually really good. It makes you feel happy, and it's just really nice. It's a sweet story and really well done, and it's just nice. And they did a really good job with the Jungle Book, this one, Cinderella, and I'm really excited for Beauty and the Beast to come out, I think March. So yeah, really excited here. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about some of this stuff and what other books you think I need to check out. So yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.